Hello, everybody. I was just following this Chris and Queen situation, like with those girls. Supposedly, Chris was cheating or whatever. Um, it's sad. I mean, it happens to everybody. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying what he did was right because it's not. It's not right. It just sucks like that everything has to be in social media, and everything has to be exposed like their pranks and they were saying that their pranks were fake, Chris and Queen's pranks were fake and just stuff like that, which whatever, they have the views, whether they're fake or not, people are still viewing them, they still follow them. I still view them. I know when they're fake because they're not too good at acting. But whatever. It's just as a woman, like I understand where Queen is coming from. I watched those videos with those girls saying what Chris did and this and that, but they also look like spiteful. And even though you think you're hurting Chris, you're actually hurting Queen. It's not a good feeling. Like this is something that's not gonna go away. Not saying what he did was okay because he can't get mad. Those were his actions. You should have never done any of that, and you wouldn't be being exposed. Like how stupid are you? Like you're famous basically on YouTube. So as far as them saying they didn't know who you guys were is a lie because they were saying that the person that manages Chris and Queen also manages these girls. So it's like, how did you not know about Chris and Queen? So I was thinking that this was all just like a scandal, that they all, it's like a movie show, like their reality show. They all are in it, just for more views because they got boring or what. I don't know. I really don't. But if it's not, it's sad. And on my Instagram, there's a strip club called Exclusive Houston, and Chris was there with strippers. They weren't on him or anything like that, but he was there after the apology video. I haven't seen nobody put that up yet. But it's just sad. If you're sorry, stay out of the limelight. Stop going places that you shouldn't be. If anything, you should be trying to do what you can to fix things with Queen. She won't, I mean, it's ultimately up to her if she wants to forgive him. And that's her business. It's her marriage. It's her business. I don't think she's stupid or anything like that, and nobody else should, because you're not in her situation, so you don't know how she's feeling or what she may feel like she's losing or whatever. I mean, personally, like I said, I don't know them. But it's wrong. And I also think that those girls, okay, fine, you already exposed him. Now stop. You guys want to do all these extra videos. And then for all those other females that are going out there and putting more things up there, more videos, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because why didn't you do this a long time ago? Why do you have to do it when other people are throwing shade? And throwing all these videos up about Chris. Now everybody want to follow after. Y'all should have been did that. That to me is spiteful. You don't do that. So I don't get it. Like it's a sticky situation, because she could pop up and see these videos, and it must be heartbreaking to actually watch this girl that screwed your husband, on a video, on multiple videos. And Chris, you should be ashamed of yourself too. You really, really should, because you have a family and you have a wife. If you are not happy with Queen, you need to let her know, and you need to let her do her life, because that's some effed up stuff. Like, you not only embarrassed yourself for being so thirsty, but you embarrassed your wife and your child that has nothing to do with any of this. And it's just sad. It's sad, and I hope everybody just stops exposing him and stop, leave them do what they're gonna do, leave them deal with their situation the way that they're gonna deal with it. And as for Chris's sister, I heard she was saying for like the viewers to mind their business. No, first of all, your brother is an icon on social media. Okay, he was doing things in the club that he wasn't supposed to be doing. So what you mean, what business? If he's putting it on live videos and he's trying to basically, you know, have sex with these girls, and those are his actions, and they were caught on camera, and he chose to be a public figure. So what you mean, mind our business? Like, bitch, what? How about you tell your brother to do shit much better and be a loyal man and recognize what he did wrong and stop, because he's been cheating on her for a long time. I don't know that. This is what I'm hearing. So for her to say, oh well, everybody needs to mind their business. No, he made it the business of everybody. When you want to be community dick and give it to everybody, you are everybody's business, and your life is on social media. So yeah, you're gonna get exposed, you're gonna be talked about. So shut up with that whole mind your business. Maybe you should mind your business, but we sure as hell ain't, because it's all over and now it's everybody's business. Especially when he be telling like the viewers, oh, go spam queen, and you want to sit there and say it ain't our business. He telling people the business, especially with that apology video. So I don't know. I mean, each for his own, you know. If she wants to forgive him and be back with him, you know, maybe he will change, maybe he won't. But it's ultimately up to her, you know, and I feel terrible for her. But I am with her when she says that he needs to get out of her house. Yeah, nigga, you need to get out of her house and let her and your son be in that house. Because when you was thotting around, you ain't think about all that. So now she got to leave to do, you know, get away from everything. I would have made your ass leave. But again, it ain't my business, you know. But, you know, I hope that they, you know, could figure things out, even if they're not together, and they just, you know, can mend things and be there for Chris, baby Chris, and just try working it out, you know, just try seeing, you know, if this isn't the first time or maybe the second time, you know, maybe she got to think about it. Maybe she is not, it has nothing to do with he don't love her or she's not enough for him. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that, because you could cheat and still love the person you're with. Like that's no. You know, sometimes you get put in a situation where it looks great and you just in the moment and it happens, you know. But that has nothing to do with him not loving Queen. That's not even true. That's so stupid, and it's immature for people to keep saying, oh, well, Chris don't love Queen. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Just because he slipped up with some hoe. With a bunch of them, because it wasn't with just that girl. As far as that girl, you can't really come for Queen, because that's his wife. You know, who you need to keep exposing and do whatever you want to do is about Chris. You know, you already basically let Queen know what happened. You could chill now. You know, instead of putting it on social media, how about you DM her and stop putting it all over the place? And then y'all laugh about it, haha, kiki. Yeah, y'all are going to be grown and want to get married, and it can happen to you too. And you can't say, oh, well, I would do this, or this is how I feel, because you have no idea what she feels like, because that's her husband. They've been through it. They've been through a lot together. They've been years together. Y'all just been a couple seconds or a week together. That ain't nothing compared to what Queen and Chris have been through. So you can't compare. And this is coming from a married woman. Like, no female, you know, I'm not saying you're a thought or anything, but I'm just saying, like, no female who is a slide can ever, and that's been a week, can ever compare for the 10 years that I've given to my husband. That can never compare, and it never will compare. Because what I gave him, you can't give him. And that's the same thing for Queen. What Chris got from you, he got from 1,000 other people, from a whole bunch of other girls. But that's Queen business to deal with that. If she want to deal with that and she wants to be left alone, and I'm glad she says she ain't going to talk about it no more. She shouldn't have to. She already knows what she got to do. She already knows, you know, how she feels and what's true and what's not true. And you know what, Queen? It's sad to see all this, and honestly, I've been through it, you know, not like to this extent, you know, but I've been through it. And you just have to do what's best for you, you know. At the end of the day, this doesn't define who you are. Chris has a lot of working to do. He has a lot of things he needs to change. Because personally, it's just not right, you know, and it's sad because the only one that pays for it is not Queen, it's not Chris, it's CJ. He gonna have to pay for all of this miss havoc, you know, when he gets older, you know. So get it together, you know. And Chris, when you gonna mess around, boy, why you gotta mess around with these other girls who got YouTube videos who are gonna put your ass on blast, boy? You acting your age. You married, but you acting like you 21. Now you acting stupid. But anyway, you know, it ain't right. Make it right. Make it right. Cause I ain't gonna say I look up to your relationship, cause hell I don't. But y'all could be entertaining sometimes. Um, and you know, I just feel bad for Queen. I do. I feel bad, but you know, it's ultimately up to her what she gonna deal with. Only she knows what she could deal with, you know. So, and as far as like the Kevin Hart child, Kevin Hart. At the end of the day, Kevin Hart, you still a man. He's still a man, and they go through stuff just like we do. Those famous people go through stuff just like we do. Um, but personally, me, I can't kiss and tell. I can't expose people like that. That's just not me. Like, I would not do that. You know, because you, not only are you making that person look stupid, but you look stupid too. You look real stupid. So, get it together. Y'all men need to get it together, okay? Stay home with your wives, take care of your family, and let everything else ride. Because now look at the mess everybody's in, you know? But anyway, peace out. That's all I want to say.